never changed it.
Oh, I knew they wouldn't. You asked too late.
I asked way too late.
They already, once they set the timetable, they don't change it.
I know. Alright.
Well, it'd be really easy to get a prize today.
That's what I was saying.
Oh, Mira.
I was definitely gonna leave that there.
Then you're gonna step on it.
Oh well.
No.
I have a spare screen.
You know, how did I just take your soul?
Can't have it.
Give me your soul.
I don't know what you think that would do for you. It wouldn't stop me from being destructive, it just make me more destructive.
It's fine. Be that way. Alright, I guess I'll start now. Or Bobby can just jump in whenever he's.
Alright, I have gloves.
Yoink.
Honestly, I forgot about these. Or perhaps it's hot and I didn't put it on.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I wore the birthday one and there you go.
Maybe
Is that a prize?
No. I mean, I can throw it at you if you want, but no. She looks like she might kill me if I give it away.
I was excited.
I would kill you if you gave it away. Yeah, that's. I break dirt for you and use my cat. Yoink.
Oh, goodness.
I wanted to get the girls, but they don't come out till after the convention.
Well, I think I have.
I thought that would have been a good one. Oh, good. They're in packets.
That would be fun.
Any stickers?
Yeah. Always.
Yeah, we don't always do.
I feel like this one's mine because it's got my name on it.
Well, looks like we both have the same idea.
I honestly, I don't know what you probably told the other two what your panel's about, but I have no idea.
I thought I told you.
No, you didn't tell me.
No.
You were just like, oh yeah, you're coming on Friday, and I was like, okay.
Be glad you're not stuck with romance or Abby.
I could have done Abby. I have abs.
Fair enough. What would you rather have to eat?
I would honestly, I'd probably die in that one because I think those are silicone.
Yeah, cosplay and
That's my winter outfit.
cosplay in this.
My
Winter's
sister's Mira
not
and my
friendly.
winter's Abby.
Alright, I guess I'll start it. Welcome to the Dive Deeper into Kpop Demon Hunter panel. We were supposed to have Rumi. Unfortunately, Rumi told me that she was going to be 30 minutes late, so we'll see if she jumps in later or not. We were supposed to have a Bobby as well. He is getting his badge. I am female Jinu. Wanted to do male, but I didn't want to do male. I am Midnight Dawn cosplay. Some people may know me as Midnight or Donnie. I am a cosplayer who's caring and compassionate about others, not just myself. As well as I'm known for going to conventions and volunteering for Mira. Okay.
That's not my sword.
I will smack you. My favorite songs from Kpop Demon Hunter is Your Idol and What It Sounds Like. My Instagram and my YouTube channel are this one, and then my TikTok is the same. I am both a physical and a hidden disabled cosplayer, as well as I have cosplayed for 4 years. Should just nibble for Bernie and Bobby's slices and Bobby's here. Come up here, man.
Yeah, I instantly knew. I was like, isn't that him? I haven't even met anybody else that I knew.
I'm snagging you. I'm taking your soul.
That's really loud.
You
I'm not gonna actually talk that. You don't have to talk that loud.
Alright, thank you. So this is our roomie. If she wants to come and say it later when she joins us, if she joins us, that's totally up to her. Mira star.
Oh, it's not the picture you chose. Alright. Hello, I've been cosplaying since middle school, and yes, I'm older than I look. I really hate sanding. I just thought everyone should know that because I feel like I need to get that off my chest somehow. And I'm pretty casual, so I don't link it to my shoulders or anything. So none of that. Anyone can have a picture, and anyone can post it anywhere.
Alright, follow you then.
Alright, not good at introductions, but my name's
Wait,
Danny.
avoiding the mic.
Oh, what?
Wait, avoiding the mic.
I'm not good at this. So, my name is Danny. I also go by Bottle of Blend.
That's not working.
Is it not working?
No, he's not staying close in that here.
It's working.
We'll use that one.
I'll just steal another one.
Is it working?
It is.
Yeah. He was just not,
So, let's go outside. So my name is Danny. I go by Bottle of Blend. I have been cosplaying since 2018, but I started going to cons in 2016. So today is actually my 10th anniversary of that. So exciting. And I'm on for some Twitch channels, but that's pretty much it.
Alright, so I do ask you guys to keep this panel PG-13. When you're, for a few reasons, question and answer portion, don't shout, please raise your hand. And this panel will not be spoiler-free. As the panelists will be talking about the sequel, what we think will happen for the sequel. So I'm gonna dive down into this. Me being Korean myself, I had to do my own research. These two have nothing to do with it. So the hunters represent the Mudang, which is they are like a shaman, like it's seen as female shamanism basically. So like they are someone who performs like rituals like through songs and dances and hunters. But yeah, the main thing is like I said, it's Korean. Obviously, K-pop Demon Hunters take place in South Korea, and the Mudang is female who is a shaman or seen as shamanism that performs basically. I think I'm gonna pronounce this right. So the Dongsai Namu is basically in the opening scene of K-pop Demon Hunters, where Celine talks to Mira, Brittany, and Zoe about how they were the next generation of hunters. This scene, right here, that is the Dansei Namu, and it is believed to be a connection point between heaven, earth, and the underworld, like where they all meet, which is why we see them there. Going into this one, the Hanbok, which is what I'm wearing, the Hanbok in your idol is Korean traditional wear. The Shanchi, which is the top, the Korean coat characterized by the long sleeves. It is, like I said, it's traditional Korean wear, and basically Koreans will wear it, and then the hat is a Korean hat, and it's called a gat. Who is worn by normal men, as well as like there's a Johnson Arab. What?
No, I just followed it.
Should I take Mira's soul, or should I take Bobby's soul?
Obviously, I just exercised you because I stabbed you with my knife a lot.
I mean, you could just take the weapon.
I mean, technically I'm already dead, aren't I not? I'm in Ruby's sword.
Extra dead.
I'll
Thank you very much. So the hat, which is this, it's a hat. It's worn by the nobleman during the Johnson Johnson era, and it's used to protect the top knot, which is like the hair when it's up in a hat, like that. It's usually also transparent. I know I mentioned this at Gang On Expo as well. But it is not a witch's hat, so like don't wear it where it's like pointing back, because that can be offensive to some people. Like that is in the Korean culture, who's actually in Korean culture. Going into the meaning of saga. Saga means translation from Hawaiian. So I had to do a lot of research on this actually. The Jinu saga is a Grim Reaper. It's a type of Grim Reaper, but it's like it's not exactly identical to the Western type of Grim Reaper. It is like I said, Jinu saga is more of they are seen as more of a messenger or a servant to the underworld. And then Derby and Ceci, Derby's right here. They are both based off of this bottom right of the paintings. So a lot of people are like, Ceci is a crow or a raven. That is completely wrong. Ceci is a magpie, and then Derby is a tiger. The reason being for the way Derby looks like he does is because the creator of Kpop documentaries made it based off of how his hat is. But both the magpie and tigers have like a spiritual significance in the Korean culture word or folklore, which have been used to see like critique and hierarchy of like the different classes, like class structures, like the middle class, the lower class, and the upper class. They were mostly used during the Johnson feudal era or the period. In this way, I feel like this would be like where Jinu would be fitting the Johnson area. What do you guys think? Do you think Jinu would be in that? I thought that he's like 400 years old.
I think he's 500.
I think
It's 400.
it's 400, yeah.
It says 400 in film.
Probably.
I should have taken her word for it. She's watched the movie more than me.
Okay, well, I guess we went through that one really fast. What am I doing? Alright, so I don't think Rumi is gonna be here, so Rumi. No. For the trivia, we don't have trivia. We'll just jump right into the theories. Same thing for this is I do ask for theories and question and answers. When to be a question and answer portion, I will say some rules for those two. And I talked to these two lovely other panelists if they were okay with out of character questions. I know Bobby said that's not. I'm just gonna say it here. We are okay with out of character questions as long as it's not too personal. Theories on Jinu's fate or my fate. Is he dead or is he alive? If he says dead,
I think by the end of the movie, he's died.
Actually, he's already dead. At the beginning of the movie.
who thinks he's still alive? Why do you say he's alive?
Because the soul has gone into the sword, and the sword has a different prior way of formatting, so I think she can possibly pull him back out of the sword later.
I see you have your hand raised in the back. Why do you say he's alive still?
It's the same actor, but so I know there's a K-pop Demon Hunter 2 coming out in 2029, but I must say this. So he's still alive because he escaped his soldier Rumi, but
Okay, I want to see if fans who thinks he will be back for a second sequel or a second movie. What do you say?
Because I think there's still things about him and Rumi that have not been completed.
I saw you had your hand raised.
Yeah, I think the creators have been pretty clear that they want Jinu back. I'm a Jinu hater personally, but the creators have been pretty clear they want him back. I think it'll be a little weird. They talked about how the Han Moon wasn't golden and it was rainbow instead, which meant that things aren't quite what they seem. So I'm interested to see what will happen.
I'm gonna also say this. My lovely panelists, Bobby and Mira, can also put their own input in this as well, if they want to.
And in terms of what?
See, if Junior will be alive, or if he's alive, or if he's dead, or is he, or do you think he will be shown again in the sequel?
I think if he does come back, I think they'll do the thing with the sword, with Rumi's sword. So I think either
Bobby needs to use a
either he's
microphone.
dead.
You need to use a microphone, or I'm gonna take your soul.
I think these microphones is that like if you're far away, you can barely hear, but then when you're close, it's like it's way too much. So I'm trying to balance it out. But yeah, I would say either he's dead or trapped in Rumi's sword. So it's one of those two. I can't imagine it being anything else.
Who thinks he's in Rumi's sword?
I think currently.
I saw you there.
Yeah.
Because that's where you watch the soul move into the sword, and that's what gave her the extra boost to take him out.
Mira. If Mira has something to say, then say it, because she's technically outnumbered by the demon.
Korean culture has a lot of distinguishing things, and a lot of really popular is reincarnation. So I think maybe we'll see a little reincarnation there. Like maybe he'll pass on from a sword or what have you.
Alright, let's go into a couple more theories for segues. Maybe a romance. We're not killed on screen. Are they dead or are they still alive? Who thinks they are dead? Why do you think they are dead?
It just seemed like they kind of closed the book on him at the end of the movie.
It's like you had your hand raised.
Just because we didn't see it, the girls, they were Rumi and Sarah, Zoe, and Mira were like super close to them. I think they could have easily have gotten one and then the other,
Yeah.
because they were like right on top of each other.
I saw you have your hand raised. Yes, no?
Me? I did
Yeah,
not.
me then. Yes. In the back. Did you have your hand raised? No? Okay. Who thinks they're alive? Why do you think they're alive?
Because they're alive, because if you look closely in the movie, Mystery, if you look at the end of the movie when the girls were like what you were saying, couch, you can see when you went to Sam in the background, in the corner, the same haircut were on two people, and that was probably maybe the romance. I think is a lie because if you look closely at the movie, it looks like he died, but he's probably still alive out there free.
What do you do, Faith? Do you think the Sons Boys are alive or dead?
It's hard to say if the demon weapons actually kill demons, or if they don't just send them to the other side of the barrier.
What do you think, Bobby?
Honestly, I think pretty much the same thing. Like either because, like I said, with Jinu, it's either they are dead or they're trapped somewhere. It's either one of those two. Like those are the only two I can think
Did Mr. survive and escape? We saw that in the movie, Zoe killed him, but some people will argue that he teleported away before she had a chance, because we see it in the movie of when she throws her weapon at him. Before she even makes contact with him, there's purple smoke. So who thinks he's alive if he escaped before she killed him? Yeah.
I know he's alive too because it kind of did look like he teleported. Because if you look closely and pause the movie, it looks if Zoe threw the weapon and in fast motion, it looks like it hit him and he died. But when you pause the movie, he teleported kind of and. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about because I watched the movie once.
What do you think, Mira and Bobby?
I think we literally already answered this question.
Theories on Ruby's parents. How do you think her parents met and fall in love? Yes.
I think how like Jinu and Ruby met. I think that you know how like Ruby and Jinu first met. They probably met the same, but differently, a little differently. Like the mom was about to kill the dad until they met each other a lot.
Okay, I see where we're going there. What do you two think? Mira.
I think her dad was probably aware that she was a demon hunter and tried to go after her pretending to be a human.
What do you think?
I would say, I think it would happen the same way as Rumi and Gino, except in this circumstance, they actually managed to have some sort of relationship. Then maybe something happened. Maybe the relationship was discovered, and he or both of them ended up dying because of it. And then, rest of history.
Who do we think Rumi's father is? Just some demon, Glima, or something more? Who thinks it's Glima? Why do you think it's Glima?
Just with how powerful Ruby is, and how she has a connection to the almost like force field. Yeah.
Why do you think it's Glima?
I think it's Dina because when they do the signing in the movie, when you look closely after Rumi kicked Gina's leg, you can see her eyeshadow is kind of the same color as Rima. Or whatever his name is.
What do you think, Bobby and Mira?
It's hard to say what they're going to want to do with that. They did add a lot of symbolism between her and him, but it's hard to say if they're going to actually go through with that in the end.
What do you think, Bobby?
In terms of if Celine killed Rumi's parents,
No, in terms of if Rumi's dad quite possibly Glima.
I would say possibly either that or some character that we haven't been introduced to yet.
It's probably not Glima though, because he wasn't aware that she was a half demon right away.
That is true.
I don't think it could quite possibly be Glima, but it's also a 50-50 because he can't control her like he can control the other demons.
Yeah, but she didn't make a deal with him. He doesn't have her soul. You can control people with their souls usually.
Did Celine kill Rumi? Rumi's parents? Who thinks Celine killed Rumi's parents? Why?
Me? I've done deep dives into the concept art, so if that's not what you guys want to hear, let me know. But there's some concept art, none of it is canon, but concept art of the very beginning stages where Celine did kill at least her father. I think that she also killed her mother. And I think that probably the scenario is where her mother was trying to protect her father and Celine accidentally kills her, is my working theory.
I see you had your hand up.
I would believe Celine killed the dad, but we're pretty sure from the way Celine talks that Rumi's mom died in childbirth. But we don't know whether or not the other sister,
Starlight's sister.
Starlight's sister was involved, because we see her in the picture, but she's never mentioned, so what part was her part in it?
I see you have your hand raised.
I think because if you look at the end of the movie closely, if you look at the end of the movie when Shirley told Rumi that her parents were to take good care of her, if you see, she's not actually really crying. There's like barely tears coming down her eyes, like they're just like numb, kind of. It's just like that she said it because she didn't want to know that she didn't want to know that this will let know that she killed her parents.
What do you think, Mira and Bobby? Do you think Celine killed Rumi's parents?
Honestly, like the answer that person gave, I don't know how I'm going to top that. That's pretty much what I was thinking. So.
What do you say, Mira, or something else?
Yeah, I think it's likely at least one of the Sunlight sisters killed the dad for sure.
Mary's on what Derby and Sussy are. What do you think Derby and Sussy are? What do you guys think they are if they're not demons?
I think they're like little pets to help them. Like, I think they're like little pets to like help the demons.
I can see where you're going on that, but I also can see it this way too. If you guys ever seen how when Derby teleports, his teleportation does not match the color of the demons, and it's shown that he may be like a spirit guide or something like that. But it could also be, there's theories on this as well. It could either be his mom or his sister reincarnated in, because there's theories on that of Derby's personality matching his mom's a little bit. What do you think, Mira and Bobby?
I don't think they're Jinu's parents at all, because that wouldn't make sense.
Honestly, I just saw them as either like demons or just some type of magical creature that helps people, or just like serves whoever they're with. That's how I've seen it.
Okay, but if you put it this way, technically, Derby is not really exactly a demon, because if he was a demon, wouldn't he be like gone, or no? Because like after Rumi and the Huntress defeated the Quema, wouldn't he disappear with them, or would he not? That's what I'm saying. Because his power is literally blue like Kanye, so like it's just a theory on he could be connected to the Kanye somehow.
If you don't mind me chiming in. I think that something this movie does that is a lot better than a lot of stuff we're getting right now is the storytelling with colors specifically. If you look at Durfee's coat, it's got that kind of holographic sheen to it, which makes it feel like it's related to the Han Moon. So I agree with what you were saying about him being an animal spirit guy. As a part of the Han Moon, maybe as a creation, maybe as something that came about somewhere in between, but that's my idea of it.
Okay, I'm gonna move on to this, so then we can jump in. Do you want to do this last trip, theory, or do you want to jump into question and answers? Time check.
Did we already do that question?
Yeah, I don't know why it's in there. Alright, we'll start question and answers. As I said, we are okay with one character questions as long as it's not too personal.
Does anyone have any questions they want to ask any of us? You in the back.
My theory is,
You don't have to ask questions. You can just say whatever you wanted. Alright, we'll let you think on that and then we'll call on someone else in the meantime and we'll come back to you.
Yes?
What's your guys' favorite medium for cosplay? Like, do you make your own? Do you collect a bunch of different pieces? What's the vibe?
I'll let Mira go first.
You would. I like to make the props. I didn't make this one though, because I was lazy.
When are you not lazy though?
Excuse you, I work all the time. Whenever you call me, I'm working.
I know that. You're pretty naughty.
Mainly for me, it's just collecting pieces individually and putting them all together. Either that, or I'll have someone make something for me, either through commission or favor. So, or just simply ordering something very specific online and then putting that together. So, but I do want to start making my own cosplays, learning how to sew, learn how to foam smith, make props. I do want to start doing that at some point when I get time. So, yeah.
Sewing's nice. Sanding sucks.
Yes.
Try to go home.
Finally, someone who agrees with me on like those weird people who are like, sanding is the best.
A lot of my cosplays were actually and this one, Mira knows this. A lot of my cosplays were actually closet cosplays, since cosplay is not cheap. This was not cheap. This whole entire outfit. It was like $100, like something like that. No, it's just the template I bought was weird because I did it in an extra 2XL, and then it was just weird on me, and then I had to make the coat smaller, and the coat's not too small. The patterns for the coat, like the flames on here, they're not friendly. I have to continue fixing and ironing them on. But like I said, a lot of my cosplays were closet. Some of my cosplays I've made, and then like my eyes always go if I need it. And then this I just made. The hat and the gloves I bought, and then I just used acrylic fabric paint on the gloves, and then the nails were also bought.
You in the back?